Hello, Anil Gunjal here. Hope you had a nice, lovely Easter weekend. We'll give a few minutes for everybody to join. Today, we're going to talk about social media advertising, social media in general for your local small business. Even if you are on social media today, I just want to give you some tips and why it's critical. Hey, Jamie, how are you? Um, Hopefully everybody can hear me okay, and we'll get started. So we all know social media is, probably the key, the hype right now, and understanding why social media is so important to your business. So as we evolve and as society has changed, and we all do this, right? When you're watching TV and an ad comes up, what's the first thing everybody does is they reach for their phone. And society has just changed. Everything happens on the phone. Everything happens on Facebook, Instagram. And what we're seeing now is a shift of businesses advertising more and more on platforms like Facebook. And, I'll make other videos why Facebook is very important. But why is this shift on to social media, right? One, that's where your audience is, right? Especially if you're a brick and mortar company and you haven't made that shift over to social media, or you're just doing social media because you think you have to be there. And unfortunately, I see a lot of people trying, and they're trying their best, but I see a lot of mistakes being made, where simple tweaks can really enhance what you're already doing there. I see a lot of sponsored ads in my local town, and I try to reach out to these people and help them because that's what I do. So that's where your audience is, right? And with social media, you can really target the type of person you want. You can go down to exactly what that avatar looks like. Number two is that social media enables storytelling. We're now in a society where just running an ad with features and without talking about benefits, that really doesn't work anymore. People want to know what the story is behind your product or service, why it will help them in their business, what benefit it will bring, what the story is. People connect with people and then they buy from people. We always hear that cliche, people buy from people, not from companies or products. So social media really gives you that enablement. Now, the third and most critical thing about social media is that you are getting directly a hold of your consumer. You're cutting out the middleman. There's no ad, there's no third party that you have to go through. You don't have to do a press release. You don't have to get written up in a magazine. Now you can directly reach out to your clients or to your potential clients. And why that's critical is now that you can get feedback directly from them, right? They can comment on your post. They can comment on your material. They can comment on your product. They can give you direct feedback, and you're hearing it directly from the consumer. And I've seen this time and time again, especially big corporations where they go out and they build these products or services, and they just hope everyone's just going to come and get it and come and buy it. And then they ended up not selling it, and then they end up losing money or going out of business. Why? Because they never went out and asked the consumer or their, what we call their avatar, that perfect client, on what they want, what their pain points are. And your product or service needs to provide a solution to that pain point. And that's one big thing that we miss all the time. Now, if you are a local business and you want to get more information, or you're not sure how your social media is working, there's a link in the post here. I have the Social Media Principles book. It's a totally 100% free ebook. You can download. You can understand how social media works. What you should be doing. Everything from creating content to engaging your audience. And that's another big critical thing, is engaging your audience. It's not just about throwing up pictures. It's not about just sharing a link. How are you engaging them? Are you responding back to them? I see a lot of local businesses out there where they have these really great reviews on their fan page, but they're not responding or they're not saying thank you. It's got to show your audience that you're engaged, that you're a real person. And unless you're doing that, you're missing the mark. I mean, we're in an opportunity right now where, as Gary Vee says, it's a land grab, right? If you're getting out there on social media and you're capturing that audience, especially if you're a restaurant or, a local business where you can kind of geotag people on Instagram and get them into your establishment, especially with food or something that's visual. Instagram is a very visual platform. And that's where you're going to get your customers from. Same thing with Facebook, especially with their targeting. And I'm going to talk a lot more about that in the videos coming up. I actually have a link to my fan page, my business page. I'm going to start out doing some videos here, but then slowly transitioning over onto my fan page, where you'll have links to my YouTube channel. And like I said, you can download the free ebook. If you have any questions, just message me. Be very happy to help you, show you what I'm doing with some of these local businesses, show you what I'm doing online. But it's all about engaging your audience and storytelling. And if you're not storytelling or providing some type of value to get those customers into your door, you're definitely missing out on this opportunity that we have today. And another thing, don't think that, you can't monetize some of your passions, right? I mean, there is audiences out there that you'll be shocked on what people are making money with. So don't feel like, oh, I don't have a talent, I don't have a passion, I don't know what I'm doing. A lot of us don't. But, social media gives you that outlet where you can go find your audience, and all you need to do is find 10, 20,000 people that are interested in what you like, that might be your hobby, and then that all of a sudden turns into a passion for you, and it doesn't feel like work anymore. So click on the link. Love your feedback on the book. Love your, go over to my business page and like it, and I'll be doing some more value there. I'll also link my Instagram page where you can start following me there. So thank you everyone for your time today. Hope you had a great weekend and a great week ahead. Make it great. Like I said, we have a once in a life opportunity here with social media, and we need to take advantage of it. Thank you.